Indicators here. We are on the 5-minute of ES. What are we doing today? We're going to pass an eval account. We're going to pass an Apex funding eval account. Hopefully we can do it all in one day. It all depends on what the market gives us. If we get into a market where it just starts to go, sideways, we might have to push it off to tomorrow, but we just need about $3,000 in profit to pass for $50,000 in funding. Why are we in this trade? So first off, we are below the Maverick 200, which is your 200 EMA, but we color code it so it's nice and easy to see. We are below our Maverick guide. That is this blue line right here. When we are above the Maverick guide, we go long. When we are below the Maverick guide, we go short. We got our down arrow right here, and we went from a green candle to a gray. Gray means indecision on the Maverick AI Pro, means indecision or reversal. So in this case, sure looks like a reversal, right? So we came up, we hit the Maverick 200, and we broke below the Maverick guide. At that point, we went from red to pink. And as you can see from this chart, when you see pink, it most likely will sink. Pink is your highest momentum. It has the most steam. It is your most powerful down candle, which you can tell from this right now. Now we are pre-market, or about 15 minutes, 17 minutes before open, but you can see we're really nice. We're up about $800 on this trade, and we only have to do $3,000 in profit today. Our Maverick Multi-X, which is the indicator at the bottom of your screen, is almost fully red. You're red on the 1 minute, the 2, the 3, the 5, the 10, the 15, and the 60. What is this indicator doing? If you're new to this channel, this indicator is looking at 6 different time frames, and it's looking at 5 formulas per time frame. So what does that mean? You can set these time frames to whatever you want. You want it to go to the 5-minute, the 2-hour, or whatever you want it to do. But instead of having 6 computer monitors in front of you or 6 charts and trying to figure out, are we going up or are we going down on this one? Okay, how about this one? Are we going up or are we going down on this one? Okay, let's look at this one. Are we going up or are we going down? I don't need any of that. All I need is my Maverick Multi-X at the bottom of my screen that's showing me 6 time frames, and it has 5 formulas per time frame. So think about me sending 5 independent traders to each one of these time frames and saying, hey, let me know, are we going up or are we going down? And when I have consensus, when I have all 5 traders telling me, yeah, we're going up or yeah, we're going down, that gives me the confidence to get into a trade, right? So right now, I got 5 independent traders looking at the 1 minute saying, we're going down. The 2 minute, we're going down. The 3 minute, we're going down. The 5, the 10, the 15. And then we got one little hold off on the 60 minute. But other than that, 29 out of 30 traders, if you will, and I'm using an analogy here, but because they're all just different formulas, but 29 out of 30 are going, we're probably going down. Now we are seeing a little bit of green, and we're probably going to chop a little bit. Could get a little weird here because we're 15 or 14 minutes before open. But let's see how this plays out. We have the red background on the Maverick AI Pro. Again, we're below our cloud, we're below our Maverick guide, and we're below our Maverick 200. So now we did just stop at this support area that I drew. You had previous support here. Let me scroll over. See, you had previous support right here. So I'm just cautious at these support areas where we saw, the instrument get snagged. But we are on the ES. We're on a 5-minute chart. Let me get this straightened out for you guys. And we are pre-market, right? Okay, so things could get really, really wacky in about 14 minutes when the bell rings, and you know how those candles can go, or it could continue down. Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stop loss and I'm going to move it to break even +1. That way I'm protected, right? That way, this is good trading 101. Protect your capital. And if I want to pass on an eval in 1 day or 2 days, depending on what the market does, could be just a quiet day, not sure. There's no news, so we'll see about that. But I want to give myself a chance here, and I don't want to ever risk my capital. I treat my eval accounts like real capital, and that's why I have so many paid accounts. Okay, with Apex, as of today, I have about 15, I want to say, paid accounts. So you got to pass the eval to get the paid account and get to the real money, right? Okay. So anyway, so trade your evals like they're real money. So let's watch this. We're getting snagged up on this support area, but let's see how this goes. We do have pink candles. We are below our Maverick guide. We are below our Maverick 200. We're below the cloud. And let's see if it can break through this support area. And I'll leave my computer up, and we'll keep an eye on it. All right, we just got a down arrow, which is beautiful. We have about 5 minutes before the bell, but that down arrow is your fastest part of the indicator. It's not a sell signal. It is saying, hey, the fastest part, the part that's going to react the quickest, okay, is saying down. All right, so that's beautiful. I'm going to move my stop up to the Maverick guide here because this is where we got in, and at the bell, I don't want to get whacked out without any sort of profit or at a loss, right? I got to protect my capital. Trade your eval accounts like they are real capital. This is where people go wrong. They just buy these eval accounts and just gamble. We are not gambling here. What are we doing? We are below the Maverick 200. It is red, okay? We have a red background. We are below the Maverick guide, right? When we're above the Maverick guide, we go long. When we're below the Maverick guide, we go short. We are below our cloud. We have pink candles. Again, pink is your strongest down candle. Let me move this up for you. We are solid red on our Maverick Multi-X. The 1 minute is solid red. The 2, the 3, the 5, the 10, the 15, and the 60-minute charts are all solid red. So if we can break through this kind of support level that I drew right here, we should be looking pretty darn good. Again, there's no news today, so I'm not looking for this crazy home run trade. But if we can squeeze, I don't know, 1,000 or more out of this trade, that'd be really nice. But again, it is what it is. There's no news. We're about to come up to the market open, and we could just see a reversal at market open. And with no news, we'll see. So stay tuned. All right, so we just broke that support area, and the market is now officially open. So let's see what it's going to do. This first 5-minute bar, always, I don't make it a habit to be in a trade at the first 5-minute bar because it's usually just like complete manipulation, if you ask me. And you'll see it. It may just come straight up, and we'll see and just tag our stop loss. Not too sure. First candle always, I just don't touch the first candle, but it is what it is. We are in a trade, and we're going to see where it goes. Hopefully we continue with this downward motion because we did break that support level, but we will see, okay? We will see. Again, we're trading ES. We're on the 5-minute. Pre-market was really nice to us, but we'll see once the market opens where the market wants to go. So look at the wicks on this candle. This is why I never take a trade on the first 5 minutes of the market open. The wicks are just insane. It's like, to me, it's just manipulation and market grabs or stop loss grabs and all sorts of stuff. But we were in this trade, so we're going to stick with it. We're going to see where it goes. But just look at those wicks. It's unbelievable. We still have a pink candle with the Maverick AI Pro. And we're still, all the indications still show us where we want to go. So we're going to hang tight on this one. And we got the turn of the first 5-minute bar. So let's see what this next bar gives us. And that'll tell the tale, I'm sure. Right. Beautiful. So what do we got? We are red on the background on the Maverick AI Pro. We are below the Maverick 200 and it is red. We are below the Maverick guide, which is very, very powerful. This blue line right here. We are below that support level. We broke through it. We have red arrows just through and through. We have red arrows, which is beautiful. Love seeing that. I'm going to move my stop up here because, look, we just got to get $1,000 on this. Sorry, $3,000 to get $50,000 in funding. And if I can just do, $1,000 a trade and do 3 of those, we're home free, right? By the way, you are completely solid on your Maverick Multi-X. You are solid, solid, solid. 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3, the 5, the 10, the 15, the 60 minute, the 1 hour, you are red. And it's like sending 5 independent traders to each one of these time frames and asking their opinion, and they're all saying red. They're all saying down. Okay, so that is super encouraging. And without news, I'm either going to let it ride on this stop loss. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go custom, cancel. I'm actually going to go here, and I'm going to place one here. No, not 2. I want 1. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go buy. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go buy. And I'm going to take profit on one of these right about, I got to give it room, right? Got to give it room. So I'm going to go here. And then I'm actually going to let this guy run a little bit to see if we can squeeze a little bit more out of this trade. Now, gosh, ES does love to reverse around quarter till or 10 p.m. But with no news as a catalyst there, I'm just not sure what it's going to do as far as normal behavior for ES. So we'll split these contracts up. Let's see what we can get out of this trade. Again, we only need 3,000. So if we can clear, 1,000 on this trade, then we only need 3 trades to get there, or 1,500, then you only need 2 trades. However you want to slice it up. We take what the market gives us, not the other way around, right? So still have pink candles, but you do have another support area right here that you're coming up to. So you can see how powerful that is. Look at that wick. So we're going to play this one close and not lose too much of this. But I do want to give this a chance to run down. So let's keep watching it. Okay. So if this candle comes up above this stop loss, I'm just going to take that one off, take half the profit off, right? And because we're getting hung up right here, and yeah, I don't feel like messing with it, so we'll go here and we'll go here. We'll let one run a little bit, give it a little bit of room. The other one, we can take that profit off. So at least we can clear about, $1,000 off this trade. And then we won't need that many more trades to pass this account challenge and get our $50,000 in funding. All right, so here's where we're at so far, okay? So after that trade, remember we got to do $3,000 in profit to get $50,000 in funding, which is a beautiful thing. We just did about $1,000 on this trade. So we have a little less than 2,000 left to go. So we'll hunt for another trade here when it does show itself. and we will rock out. Now that was actually a good move because your strongest down candle is pink, and now see we're getting a red candle, and we could do a move back up because we're losing steam here for the time being, right? Okay, so we took $1,000. We just got to do $3,000, and to be continued. All right, folks, welcome back. We are in our second trade. Let me change this over. Sorry, hang on 1 second. PL. All right, get the Maverick Multi-X loaded up here. All right, so we are in our second trade for this Apex account challenge. We're in a platinum trade here. Now, why are we in this trade? And remember, we've already done $1,000 today. We just got to get to a $3,000 profit target. First off, you have a red background. We are below the Maverick guide, which is this blue line. We are below the Maverick 200, which is your 200 EMA. It is now red. Look at all these down arrows. Beautiful thing. We have pink candles. Pink is your most powerful down candle. Okay, so we love getting pink. When you see pink, it most likely will sink. You are completely red on your Maverick Multi-X. The 1 minute, the 2 minute, all the way to the 1 hour is completely red. And remember, you have 5 formulas looking at each time frame. Again, think of it like you're sending 5 traders to each one of these time frames and saying, hey, what do you think? In your opinion, do you think we're going up or do you think we're going down? And boom, there's our 1,000. That's a beautiful thing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to cancel this order. And I'm going to go buy stop, buy stop. And I'm going to hold one really close. I'm going to take I'm going to ride this one pretty darn close. So if we do need to take half of these off, we'll put that at the top of that candle. Because here we go. We'll give it a little bit of room. And then this guy will bring the break even. And let's see. Now, again, we've already done about $1,000. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Guys, we might just pass this sucker in 2 trades. Beautiful. We only needed about $2,000 more to get funded, $50,000. We've only done 1 trade so far. And let's see if, come on down. Let's see, I'm not going to play any chances with this guy. We're gonna really keep this guy close. Okay? So we're up 2,000. And I want to maximize profit here. Here we go. We just cut 1 contract. So we are up $2,700. We got to do $3,000, folks. Remember to get $50,000 in funding. Okay. So I got this at break even. I am protected. We just went over the $3,000 mark to get funded. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this sucker down because I don't want to give up anything. And hopefully we get a nice push down, but if we don't, at least we're only, 1 trade away. Let me bring this up. Yeah, so we're at 27.55. And there we go. Oh, did I close that? Hold on 1 second. Sorry, guys. All right, so we're still in 2 contracts here, and boom. All right, so once we go over that 3,000, I need a big push here. And then, again, remember, if it's pink, it most likely will sink. Love seeing that down arrow. Love seeing that down arrow. And let's see if we can push over this 3,000 mark with these. I'm actually going to go. I'm going to bring one down here. Play this one close. Okay, so we just got knocked out of that one. We are over 3,000, but we are so close. We are so close. And yep, we're at 29.45. We need 3,000 to get $50,000 in profit. All right, so we just finished that trade with 28.75. Okay, so we're 2 trades in. We have to do $3,000 in profit, right? We got to do $3,000 in profit to get $50,000 and pass this Apex funding. And folks, look, here's the thing. We're $125 away. Why? Why, you might ask, okay, is because I have clear vision. I have clear vision on my charts. Here, I'm going to go. This sucker still wants to go down, so I'm just going to, let's see here. I normally don't trade within 1 minute of the 5-minute bar changing, so I'm gonna stand back for a second here. But here's the thing: we got the red background. We're below the Maverick guide. We're below the Maverick 200. We are below the cloud. We have red down arrows. We are completely solid on our Maverick Multi-X. Okay, so it's just awesome. I mean, it's clear vision trading. Remember, lime green is your strongest up candle. Pink is your strongest down candle. So let's see what we get at the turn of this 5-minute bar. And then let's see if we want to go there. Now let me check my supply. Let me see here. Your next area of resistance would be about here. So we're coming up on it, right? So we got to be careful. So let's see what this next bar does. Because you're pretty far from your Maverick guide and your Maverick 200. So I don't want it to want to come back up. But let's see. If so, we only need $125, right? So we only need $125 to get funding. So let's see how it's retracing back up. And let's see if we can quickly get another $125 and pass this funding challenge in 3 trades. But we'll see. We'll see. Losing is part of trading. Trading is a probability game, right? But again, let's take another look. You were completely solid red on your Maverick Multi-X. 6 time frames are completely solid red and saying, hey, all these traders, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, these formulas are looking at each one of these time frames 5 times over to go, are we going up or are we going down, right? So, and it's all saying we're going down. We still have pink candles here. All right, so let me bring this down because I want to see my time here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to put my stop at the top of this candle. And let's see if we can get let's see if we can go over this 3,000. Now, I'm not sure because we're coming up to this resistance area. So let me stretch this out for you. So the magic number is $125, but not risking that much to take this trade and see if we can break down to this resistance area. If we don't, big deal, probably lose, a couple $100 or whatever away from our goal. But let's see. We still have the pink candle, but we are far from our Maverick guide and our Maverick 200, so I wouldn't be surprised if we get a little bit of a retracement up. But to me, this is just worth the trying it and putting it at the top of this candle right here. So we could lose $200 on this trade, but that's okay because we're not far from our goal, and it's worth testing this support area. Okay, cool. So we're down to 26.6. I shouldn't say we're down to. We're at 26.80. Okay, and it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, but it is what it is. Now 10 o'clock is an interesting time, so we're going to wait a little bit, and then we'll see. And again, remember, losing is part of winning, all right? Small losses, big wins. What did I just lose there? I lost $200. No, less than $200. But in 2 trades, I've made $2,680. You understand? But we're still solid red, so I'm not losing that loving feeling here. But let's see if we can break below this candle here, and then let's see if we can grab our the rest of what we need. We need to get to $3,000. Easy peasy. We have clear vision. We see what the chart's doing, where the momentum is, and everything. So stand by. All right. So welcome back on the old passing an eval account in one day, Apex Funding. So we got to get to $3,000. We just hit it, $3,000. So I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more of a push here before I close this trade. Because you don't want to close it and then be right under 3,000, right? That would absolutely suck. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a push, baby. I'm going to close that sucker and boom. There we go, folks. Let's see here. It is 10:25 a.m. It is 10:25 a.m. and we have passed a Apex $50,000 trading funding account. As you'll see, so let's real quick before we even do that, let me just show you why I got into this trade. Again, the Maverick AI Pro is coloring my background red. The Maverick AI Pro has turned my Maverick 200, the 200 EMA, red. So I'm below the 200. I am below the Maverick guide. You see this blue line right here, folks? This is the Maverick guide. When we're above the Maverick guide, we go long. When we're below it, we go short. We have these down arrows. Look at these down arrows. Yeah, okay, so you had a little bit of a pullback here, big deal. But for the most part, through and through, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, down arrow, down, okay? Now we were coming up to this supply area or this support area, but look what we have. We have pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Again, this is platinum on the 5-minute, all right? So remember, bright green is your strongest Maverick candle going up, and pink is your strongest Maverick candle going down. On top of that, we were completely red. Let me move this out of the way. We were completely red on our Maverick Multi-X, your indicator down here. 6 different time frames. Okay, the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3, the 5, the 10. Again, you can change these to whatever you want. If you want the 1 hour, the 2 hour, the 3 hour, that's fine. You can change those to it. But we have 5 formulas, 5 independent traders, all looking at, if that's the analogy, 5 traders all looking at one time frame. And they're saying, hey, you know what? 5 different formulas are saying the 1 minute, we're going down. The 2 minute, we're going down. The 3 minute, we're going down. The 1 hour, we're going down. So it's just, trading is a game of probability. When you have 30 formulas all saying we're going down on multiple different time frames, you're probably going down, right? I mean, high probability. So there we go, folks. We had to do $3,000 in profit to get $50,000 in trading funding. And we did $3,060 on just a handful of trades. And you could tell it was pretty stress-free trading, right? Because we have clear vision. We have clear vision. And by the way, if you can, let me move this. Sorry, I'm moving this all over the place. It's not even 10:30 a.m. yet. And we have passed this funding challenge. And now we can trade and make real money, right? Okay. So if you're interested in the Maverick AI Pro, which is this indicator coloring your background and giving you all these guidelines and giving you the arrows and coloring your bars, or if you're also interested in the Maverick Multi-X, this chart down here, which is going to look at 6 different time frames, 5 formulas per time frame, so that way you don't have to have 6 monitors in front of you. You don't have to have 6 charts in front of you. It is literally giving you a lot of the answers to the test. If you're interested in either one of our flagship indicators, go to MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com. We have some crazy things going on right now on that website as far as deals and free indicators and stuff like that. So check us out, MaverickIndicators.com. And could be the game changer that you're looking for. And now I'm just going to wait for my certificate from Apex for another funded $50,000 trading account. All right, so here we go. It's, I don't know, 5-6 hours later after I recorded that. And here is our email from Apex Trader Funding saying, hi, we're pleased to inform you that you have successfully passed your evaluation account. So super simple process. You go on here, you pay a little tiny fee, and then they release the funds for me to trade with. So we just added another $50,000 to trade with. Listen, if you're interested, MaverickIndicators.com, and we'd love to have you.